Toastmasters and guests. About a year ago, I bought this candy bar. And believe it or not, about a year ago, this was the size of candy bars at stores. Recently, I've been troubled by the fact that I'm growing, and I'm turning into a giant. You see, over the past several months, as I've gone to the grocery store, I've noticed it looks like products are shrinking. Cereals, butter, Oreo cookies, everything seems to be downsizing because I'm growing. I'm turning into this giant. Now, I wasn't as sure of it until last night when I went to the Myers grocery store in the candy bar aisle. Look what's happened to the Hershey's candy bar. I mean, take notice how much they've shrank. And the audacity, they call this the fun size candy bar. I mean, maybe for normal sized people like all of you, this is fun. But to me, a giant, this is just sad. This should be called the sad bar. I did go to a clerk at Meijer and told him that I thought I was growing. And he said, don't be silly, they're just downsizing the packaging, trying to save money. I said, I'm not gullible, Mr. Clerk. Next thing you're going to tell me a 2x4 is 1.5 inches by 3.5. See, I didn't just roll in on yesterday's train. I'm on to this. So I got home, and I'm putting away my overpriced, undersized groceries. And I've got another problem. I got a thief, because last week I bought a 10-pack of granola bars. And this week I bought the same granola bars. There's only 8 granola bars in the pack. So I'm thinking, where'd they go? I'm trying to find if there's a hole in the box. Maybe they fell out. And the doorbell rings. And I look out the window. It's the Girl Scouts. Okay, I love Thin Mint cookies. I always buy the box with 45 count Thin Mints. So I try not to scare the Girl Scouts. I'm a giant. So I open the door and I'm like, hi, I'd love to buy your Thin Mints. And I buy them and I've got an enormous appetite. I'm growing. So I rip them open and there's 30 Thin Mints in the box. And I haven't even turned my back. So clearly this is a professional thief. Now, I'm no dummy. Listen, I know that a mouse is stealing my food. And the reason I know this is because last night I also bought some cheese. And there's only 22 slices in there now. In the past there'd been 24. So mice like cheese. A mouse is my thief. So I'm like, well, I got some rat poison. That'll get the mouse. I get out the rat poison and there's a warning on it. Warning. This product has been shown to cause cancer in laboratory mice. Okay, well, wait a minute. That's too common sense. When did they start putting these common sense warnings? Maybe as a giant I'm growing and maybe my brain is shrinking and I'm not, maybe I shouldn't mess with this dangerous stuff, okay? Maybe I just need to eat. I've got these fruit muffins here. Okay, I'll have these, they're good for you. So I'm reading the ingredients on the label. Artificial bleached flour, sugar, gluten, emulsifier 472, flour treatment agents, may contain fruit. May contain fruit? It's fruit muffins. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'm going to make the biggest cake ever. I'm just going to get my biggest pans out, put them down, make a giant-sized cake. I'm doubling the recipe. 4 cups flour, 4 cups sugar, whole container of butter, and the instructions say to stir 30 times clockwise. What difference does it make if I stir it clockwise or counterclockwise? What is up with all these labels? So I'm going to stir it counterclockwise and make sure nobody's looking first. Counterclockwise, anti-clockwise, and boom! It blows up. And so now I've got no food and I'm hungry and I've got to go to the store and I'm going to buy a big bag of chips because I'm just so hungry. And I look in my wallet and there's no money left because I spent it all. And so how am I going to buy food? So I look and there's this bag of Cheetos and well, the packaging sure looks a lot different on these cheesy treats now. But, hey, so well, what's this label say here? You could be a winner. No purchase necessary, that's good, and details inside. Oh, wait, there's one more label on on here. What's this say? It says product may settle during shipping. Yeah, it feels kind of light. It's don't worry, folks. In a couple minutes, I'm going to grow and I'll be able to restack because I'm still growing. Back to you, Mr. Contest Chair.